mwatulayo mwanya nawe kubanga mwirindire huna halondo hefe hewa manyanga channel no team kaganwe na kuzuku decoder TV Instagram and our Facebook page as well as our YouTube page ukali ni zuku decoder ukafayada you can download the Vision Dictor Express app kusimu yowo nga wabeni iPhone the App Store helps you best and wabeni Android it is the Play Store nenga awe no china in the studios today kulini maye ya umkandesi balanga bat Astar kama Iblambuli Iblambuli straight. And I know she's here to represent the female industry. She's here to represent the female gender in our music industry, entertainment industry, Eastern Uganda, and of course Bugisu at large. Nenga, I want to know Esther. You had some story. I think it was on your status. You use your status a lot. Okay, you use your social media a lot. Kumananga uganika nibaka na bacho. Somehow, he who has a sense or he who understands best can at least borrow a story or a leaf from it. Amanyanti. Esther's now talking to me, or Esther's now trying to share some information that we didn't know about her. Briefly, what did you go through that really hurt you the most? In that there's a status I saw of you saying your guy at one point was not a supportive one. You thought he was like he was going to be there for you all time. Nenga inyanga yola akulekera wola. She said wabanga you're the one hustling. Ujenda kwa makwisomero wazawani ni someone wagawola. Briefly explain how the story was and how it changed your life and when did you realize you had to move on?
Well, that story is quite emotional and I'm someone who easily cries. I would not really love to go there, but I can just give basics of life. One thing that I know about being a woman is that it is tough and it is hard. Sometimes as young girls, we make mistakes, but when you make a mistake, that is not the end of life. It is just about self-realization. You talk to yourself, because many times, I don't know whether it only happens to certain people, but I realize that sometimes there are people that do not, if you realize someone is not appreciating your craft, it's, you need to stay away from them as soon as possible, because they break you, they drain you, they stress you, thank you very much. They look at certain things as competitions, you know, even when it is not necessary. So, me, one thing I've known about myself is that I'm here today because I've learned, and I've learned the hard way. But you know what you're doing, and at some point you might regret. But I also want to thank God that I've not gone astray. Like, it was not too late for me to, you know, get back on board. But I must say, I would foot from Benja, the Kwame, and Komanaza, you see you, Nasoma. Natula kuyusi nafutika kusaba musanvu nazana nuni someone nago, and you know what it means kasoba ngo nunisa chifu bachizi na like you're uncomfortable ba muchibina gabaga kutula binano. And in fact kengana nabe kucha aba to, but that person is one person I never even kengana na musira kona kumusira koda, because you cannot, how can you put someone who is human, a young person, like how can you do that to them, like really? And then you expect them to give you positive vibes, like that is out of the question. But one thing I want to say is, you will never get good things. So me, I feel like even what is lagging our industry behind is such things, such acts. Even when you post an achievement, the reactions are low. But when you post something that is, you know, actually contradicting, that is what they like, and they always
but I think, let me warn them, because this year, somehow, you want it or not, you're going to look at the achievements that our artists are having, you're going to look at the achievements that the DJs are doing. You're going to look at the achievements, because we no longer, what I told people and what I'm going to keep telling people, we no longer want batu babedem industry kwamba miaka jochina kukubona che I mean, you failed. What are you telling me now? You failed. Because if you had really put a great foundation for us, we wouldn't be suffering the way we are. So if you failed, allow us pass over, because the generations have come in. So somehow, I think it is high time we give them the achievements.
Yeah, me I know that, because previously when I just started doing music, they would contact a certain artist because they owned maybe, let's say, a studio where most of the artists would go and that was unfair. But right now, honestly, you cannot get me, because we are investing in our videos, we are investing in the audios, we are now giving good production. I've been saying to a management, meaning, and surprisingly, my boss, the person that signed me, is not Agisho.
But
we are surprised that we are being appreciated by people that are outside our but bali out. And then we have people that have the potential bajisu, but person is romozingali bikolwa bidambi, and some of us have gone to school. Like, you cannot fool me. You know, we know artists, we need to add value to our work. Kaso no manya value or someone else will value it. So bitu kwimbira busa, it is a personal, you know, we've had debates on this several times, but value yesu zakwiwa niyo yesu zakufuna.
There is what's going on about DJs. Kenga ku DJ china, because we might give him a lot of mileage, which is not something I would want to do. But Kwama Kale, I think ever since I joined the industry, that was in 2017, commercially, DJs, MCs, different stakeholders in entertainment industry, like Canada, they used to not come to the round table and sit down. With what happened, or with what has been happening the 2 days before, 1 day before, how do you feel about it? What do you feel? In Yangaiti, we all raise the same voice upon some person, and it's somewhere, somehow, there are echoes that are coming in, and people are really, how do you feel about this?
But I'm one of those people that will always stand on my word, and much as somewhere some political leader said, if you stand for the truth, you're going to stand alone. But always, these comments, something always happens. What that DJ did, personally, I expected it. Because people always do the thing. But they always disappoint. Then after them leaving, they do the opposite. So I expected that, but again, that is a reason for us to work harder. That's why I said, I stopped doing that. We already have boys that are out there working. If you can download Wizkid's song, and we are chilling together, let's say, Kubembale, you come home, visit me, we chill together, share ideas, help each other, push each other. You're downloading somebody's song, and yet we're also having good songs with good production, and you refuse to play my song. You are my friend, you even tell me, you know what, Esther, this music is really good, but I think you can, how about if you do something like this? Then you don't play my music. I'm sorry, I was going to say something wrong, but and it is a sign that you're going to fail.
Nenga, on the way everyone reacted, I think it is a good way. If everyone feels concerned or gets concerned about what's going on, about what this particular person did, which means
I'm going to talk about those people that look at the wrong things going on and then they keep quiet, or they want to cover up. That is wrong, because I don't know, but I understand the Bible says, I don't know the verse, they say that if you see something going wrong or something wrong going on in society and then you keep quiet about it, that is going to be on you. Just because these people are your friends, or maybe that is how you're misleading us. We are failing because you tell me, you know what, your song is big, you have done so well, instead of you telling me, you know what, improve here, improve, you know. Yeah, that is the way to go.
Me, I've always told people, don't hype me, because I know myself. So if you hype me, but don't overhype me. Me as me a person, you know me, I don't allow hype. As you allow hype somewhere, somehow, you get lost. Yes. Nenga, of course, back to Astar. What are some of your special projects this year?
Wow. First of all, we have Follow You. I'm not going to give you details of what's coming. We have Follow You. We have an album, yes, Koko Kompailinga, Bajiranga Esnama. That is where I come from. So we are trying to give a picture, Kubatu, Bajisuni Bakali, Bajisudawe, a picture of where we come from. Sena Mide Masaba. Yes, Masaba land. I think the music that is going to come off the album is going to give you a picture of what we are. But I must tell you that we are happy people.
Awe no china hushiri who is TV East Uganda is vabzongwa sawa msambo paka mnana walero omuhana inetile isha hise mu studio jefe bamulanga Astar nenga amasinaga ge amenenje nafuna Esther omwana we bulambuli abatinde hebugisu onanga mbolutine koma waliho lutine soroti wanga mbolutine kapchora eroba wolire ebulambuli nenga ngawe nengo amasinaga nge ni MC Hopkins ni wanda utine ho munyembo hatono hati enyembo juba walero myenye just kubachalero je bakasibongene era of course we're here to celebrate. Because it's a female presenter, I give this day to my fellow entertainers, fellow female entertainers in the industry to share with us and tell us what goes on, what's up, what do you have, what's new. Nenga, of course, I want to chinanga na kuzeka mnyanya katambikati maini baba okatlauda hangole otangwango. Amai mutaka anse nigira na message alo mabati tebako Astar yochina batai numuseza na mwepa kale bidi byaba nenga inyanga ichina istata siri 10.
Honestly, isa ni bana bose babiri. Ndi proud it nabere baba ate nabere mai. and bitu byekina bibawo but ikiri mu process ye kwizuula ndi bills ze kusasula ndi fees we kusasula. Sometimes relationships come, but they will come at a time when God wants. You don't. Thank you so much. They come at a cost, so I'm trying to avoid paying those costs expensively. Someone will come definitely, but not now.
So inyanga ichina Esther amaika mema ninga waganire kwiwandisa wo Esther fe kwasule kuli single nenga awe no china maye kwa malisho. It has been a woman question. I am sorry to send off the day like this. Nenga, I'm going to say a bye-bye with Astar by her giving us an a cappella of her new project. Nenga Brands and Brands, thank you so much. Gibson, about bageza kubona nti pushing Esther, bageza kubona nti bali mu teams of this particular
team. Honestly,
thank them and tell us.
I have people that have stood with me, that have stood for me, that have fought for me. Gibbs, thank you so much. Mutaka, Madzavi, Bobex, MC Liz, so many people. Joshua Omulamboli, the radio presenter at Musosi Ibra, Jeff Stuma, Eltangia. That guy is the first guy that paid me real money for gigs, and I do not take that for granted. Isaac, Slogan Avenue, my sister Sharon Sento, she's always giving me gigs, yeah? Yeah, and she's a dope artist. I love you so much. I've been looking up to you. And even other people, my management, Brand and Brands, like, what else can I even say? I'm so grateful and just now working with Astar.
Where do they find you? Those who want your music, then you give us an acapella of. I'll follow you.
I would first of all have to talk about my YouTube. It was hacked, so some people are checking and there's one song they're complaining. We are going to re-upload the music, but right now you can find us at Astar, A-S-T-A-R. You type Astar and then follow it because I realized there's so many Astars. So type Astar and then follow you. You're going to find the song. Finding me right now, I have a management that is Brand and Brands. Find us on our socials, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. We are there. I will share WhatsApp contacts on our socials. They're going to be there. You can also find our offices in Chireka. Yes, Chireka Business Center. That is where you find us. I don't know the room number, but I'm going to share it. Yeah, that is where you're going to find us. That is my management. For any gigs, performances, appearances, they are open. Kindly don't contact me. Business, but now we are doing business. Yes.
Senakulekere muzindalo batu basibule mungeli yowo obo following otena nenga bawe kapera.
The writer of this song is called Inspector Jule, my brother. Wanyana kumpandikira mwenya aguchina ngogula bia gula kunywe kumunywe ngogula ngokogula kudye kujidye ngolini potential ikuwe kanamba kesimi kuwoji kube. I follow you, I follow you, I follow you. I go show you, show you, show you, I show you. Nenga kwalini silingi zizimala lekabali nazo kunyumire batukutoba kufuna ze sikudya leka kwilangenga kwafunile kuba kusonga busonzi mubala kujena muzibala kuzibala badibe buzi kuba mubala kunywa biyake kunywa buji muzibala muze mukole.
Bye.